Hey everyone, Deadpine here, and welcome back to Hideout based ultra hardcore. Talking a slightly lower because Ladypine's still sleeping. We're on episode 13. I actually counted the episodes. We're hopping on to a big raid. We're gonna do sniper pistol. Look for ammo for both of these. Well, really for the pistol, and yeah, try to get some good stuff done. Mark up a bunch of things on customs and shoreline. We'll see you in the stash for a second. Okay, so Stash 2 has officially been installed. Stash 2 has officially been installed. And I accepted all of the BTR messages. I was just getting tired of looking at them and like figuring it out. We still going to use it for storage at some point, but yeah. Going to start a new line of storage, if you will. Start a line of storage. This is obviously filled up immediately with all the extra stuff, but a lot of it's handed in. We should actually go check out the hideout because I have a cult circle to accept. All right. Ooh, looks like our defective wall is ready to go too. Let's go. Yeah, that'll clean it up and make a door. Love that. Okay, what do we get? A big bag and a filter. Not really what we want. So we're actually going to, I believe, sacrifice that. I think we'll need those later, but for now, we'll just get rid of them. Just try to make some room in here, you know? Need light bulbs at the moment. Okay. Just get rid of things that I don't think I need at the moment, even if they're not worth all that much. So this is a 12-hour. This did 12 hours. This only does 8. So the 14 hours is the max. If you don't know how the cult circle works, 14 hours is the max. When you hit the threshold for 14 hours, you also have a chance to get a 6-hour. With the 6-hour, you have a chance to, or you get something that you need for either your hideout or for a task. So, and there's a 25% chance of that happening, I think. So, but you have to have that 14-hour cutoff, and then everything below it is just like different tiers of loot. So we'll get a lower tier of loot with the 8-hour one, that sort of thing. So, all right, more level 6 plates, very nice. Might just hit that mule. They are nice to have. Okay, I forget what I crafted there. Oh, just more cords. Yep, I was flip-flopping those. I don't have the blue tape to craft more of them. Now that we have everything in our hideout, I should be, yeah, we're fairly close here. So 3 more relays plus that. So I think I'm actually going to use these for, because Generator 2 is a little bit more gating than Rest Space 3. That said, Rest Space 3 gives you an extra 10 energy, which is cool. But we'll keep an eye out for all of these things in raid. You know, we're not going to not pick up those things. We were short 1 screw yesterday. I thought I had this, but we were short 1 packet of screws for this, unfortunately. Very unfortunately. And then this guy, yeah, we're still short some of these guys. These I can craft if we can get out like an AKMN or AKM from a scav. Won't be too bad. I guess we'll put these on the list for now, because that's not too far off. Might as well have them, you know. So, yeah, pretty good stuff. Put these away, bury those up. So, yeah, we're going in with all of our markers. This is 4 markers for BP Depot on customs, and then 3 for Healthcare Privacy Part 1 for Therapist on Shoreline. We are going to be taking the Shoreline route directly over. We're going to put down the multi-tool for Peacekeeper. If we find an SV98, great. We'll put that down too. But I want to have that with me just in case like one of the sniper scavs has one or something like that. But yeah, we're going pistol sniper here. I've got 58 rounds with the chamber. With this 5.7. So hopefully we can find some more rounds for that. There are a couple ammo boxes on Shoreline, on customs as well. But yeah, hopefully we can find some decent rounds for that. That'll be good. How are we looking here? I can make this a level. Yeah, you know what? Let's make this a level 6 backplate, so we can swap them in case this turns into a longer run. But I do plan on taking the car back from... I do plan on taking the car back from Shoreline. There's just no reason to not take the car back from Shoreline. So, yeah. Good stuff. Oh, do we go? No, we go this time and then to Shoreline. Yeah, there'll be plenty of time there. I will see you all on raid. Alrighty, we're in. So we're doing pistol sniper for shooter-born heaven kills, among other things. So, all right, we're gonna go backwards for BP Depot here, and I want to loot the safe and filing cabinets and all that stuff. We need that one more packet of screws. That'll be good. Oh, that's exciting. I haven't done a pistol sniper run in a while. It's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, still need more. Actually, we do need those. Okay, this is not my favorite sniper rifle, of course, but... And big cheers. Thanks for tuning in, YouTube. I think those are at me. Thanks for tuning in, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out, watching these all the way through. Hopefully watching from the playlist. That's a big deal. Or a really good way to keep up with the series. Is that a person there? No, it's the hole in the wall. Zoom in a little. Oh, there's somebody. There's no longer somebody. If I can get closer, we get Tarkov shooter kills. The question is, can I get closer without getting murdered? Crap. Oh. Uh-oh. Please don't murder me as I get into this thing. I saw the one that got out a grenade, but he ran back into the building. That's weird. All right, well, we're not dead. That's good. We're very close to dead, though. I could ETG this, I guess. It's kind of what it's there for. Get this topped up. I'm going to go back around the other way. How you doing, Chaos Order, by the way? Astrax, 40... It's already 40. There's so many days in the whole month, but you're worth a DP. Even I lurk 30% of the time. Have you background? Hey, I appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna go around this way. We're gonna try to get into the thing over here. This is a bit of extra risk here. We could have just gotten our shooter-born heaven kills and moved on, but I think we might be able to get close enough for Tarkov Shooter 3 or grenade kills here. Oh, they moved on. Oh, no, they didn't move on. They just didn't say anything. That's surely close enough for one of them. Now. Yeah, that was the one that threw the grenade. Dang. Okay. Fair enough. Well, a couple of shooter-born heaven kills. We take those. I actually don't know where the armor and weapon repair kits spawn in this building. I know they spawn in this building. I just don't know where. It's a duffel, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was scary, but we're not dead, so that's good. I could have put a variable scope on this if I wanted to. Okay, we take all the dog tags we can get. I was just telling Twitch chat, and I think this might be actually a thing I change YouTube is there really isn't a reason not to have just no rules on the pouch container. Like, our container rules are so close to just use the container normally anyway There's just no reason to not, I think. It's like the niche scenario of, like, I can put, like, quest items in there. I would hardly ever do that anyway, you know? Maybe with certain ones that I have to place. But, yeah, I think I'd rather just... No pouch container rules, not worry about it. Keep it simple. You know? So, I might dash that out. Go from there. Okay, so, it also turns out we only had 4 GPUs. I thought we had 5. But we only found 4. You know, only 4. Oops, did not mean to hit tab there. So I have the 1 extra after turning in... I have the 1 extra after turning in the 3 for the task. It's just a PSU. We don't have room to store those just yet. And we'll be going to interchange enough where, like, we'll be able to farm. We'll be able to farm for those quite handily. Good on capacitors. Don't need that at the moment. Okay, we got to go backwards here for this BP depot. Okay. Oh, DT hybrid. I have one already, but we need those for test drives. We need those for gunsmiths, etc., etc. Chocolate in there, but that's all right. Whoa. Dear Lord. Came out of nowhere. I mean, I just wasn't paying attention, but it seems like you came out of nowhere. RRLP. Not really what we want. We do want one of these for our trip, which is really only 1 transit, so it's not like a big deal to get us like a large amount of money. We just need enough to take the car out on shoreline and, you know, send back whatever we find on customs here. We do eventually start saving those for the holodonic barter, but I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to go run interchange for those. I think that keeps it easy. Keeps it real simple. How you doing, Active Lurker? Like, hopefully really, really well. Oh, that coffee is good this morning, though. Very, very good this morning. I think I need 1 more for car repair. Yep. And then we'll need 8 total for the hideout as well at some point. But and I did turn in the 2 batteries for car repair. Just wasn't worth the space. Okay. I think I brought in this key for the jackets here. Might as well hit it. We'll check this spot real quick for... I haven't seen an armor repair kit there in a very long time. Very, very long time. Yeah, so we'll see. Oh, see, look, not even worth opening. The jackets aren't up. Really sick. Caught the bug that flew from Japan yesterday. Ah, bummer. Sorry. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Give yourself plenty of rest. Hit these jackets for sure. Maybe I will. Survival kit here. We have a lot of raid left. Levels up our healing skill too. Yes, or as well. Yeah, all right. Let's surf kit. Delicious. So what is that? 3 Shooterborn Heaven kills? Shooterborn Heaven is going to go pretty quick, especially compared to PvP. But I would imagine it's only going to take 1 or 2 passes at each map that I play to actually have that already. To actually get it going, you know. All you need to do is find a team and have some good hard cover to work with. Though they moved around a lot, you know. The grenade's honestly the scariest thing that they can do. As seen by my almost death. Get a little bit more money here. Yeah, I'm actually in between keeping these because we are getting close to library. Library will help a lot with XP, you know? Faster we get things done, the better. We're also going to get Jaeger to level 2 so I can get... which might just be money at this stage. We got to get Jaeger to level 2 so I can... what's its face? Look at what the dog tag case barter is. That'll save us a lot of room. Any coffee can we get will actually save us a decent chunk of room. Just make sure we're not in... We are in borderless. Sorry. Full screen helps with the OBS performance issues. I say performance issues. It captures borderless weird sometimes. In their most recent update of borderless. Oh man, it'd be so cool if I could actually put that on in raid. That's good for the suppressed AK build. I think. Might require an adapter, but that's my most common spot for repair kits. I think we're gonna hit the Humvee and then go into here. We're not gonna bother with the ones down in the shack because there could be some up top here as well. If I remember correctly. Hopefully the goons won't be up. I don't feel so great about taking on the goons with a pistol. Nothing there. Especially when I'm not warmed up. I gotta go into new gas for cash anyway, so not worried about it. We'll hit ammo boxes and dead bodies for 5.7 ammo here. TNT brick's good. No, we don't need that. Need what, a packet of screws? It's not gonna be that hard. Shoreline has those plenty, you know. This is number 2. And then one at each of the gas stations. That might be them. It certainly sounds like the correct weapon type there. I don't know. I guess we'll see if they charge me. If they do, they do, and we have to start at ground zero again, you know? That's how it goes. Oh, we're going to go near the shack with the armor spawn for the transit anyway. I am happy that they added this bus to Shoreline. I don't know why. I don't know why they added it, but it works. It really works. All right, I'm gonna go old gas first. I heard a running step. This might be a goon. No. Regular scav. Much easier to kit. And get ammo for. Just in case we need a backup weapon. I guess we start taking the white balls again. There's no reason not to craft another. Not a reason to craft another couple level 6 plates. I think we have until the 19th, so 2 days. Not too bad. Lock threaded barrel. Hey, that's what I was hoping for. Nice. Yellow flare. I actually need that. Yeah, that's for one of the tasks. Now, our 37F is 8 pen, 98 damage, so that's a bit rough, but face shots, chest shots of scats that aren't wearing armor. Honestly, you could even do leg meta with this. Do I grab this for... I guess we do. Yeah, the yellow flare is needed for that one Jaeger task, and I can't buy flares, so that's actually a huge find. Yeah, leg meta ammo. This ammo does really well in a P90 for leg meta, because you get the nice 50 rounders. The fire rate's out of this world. Is that a poster I can loot? I don't think it is, right? I just don't remember it looking like that. I think I'll check Giving Tree and caches while we're here. Med bag as well. Yes. Always. I need so many NACLs, it's absurd. It's actually absurd. No, none of those. And no cash there. Okay. Neat. Let's go head back through the building with the special tool spawn. Then we'll head over to New Gas. Maybe into dorms on our way to Shoreline. And we'll pop into Shoreline. Should be good. think we're at that stage where I'm going to start aggressively taking those again for the key tool barter. That'll just save us room in the hideout as well. Like, Doc's case plus that will just hold keys for us right now. And that's okay. Should have brought more than one grenade. That bad boy down. Might as well hit these while we're here. Okay. Man, I'm still waking up. Beta container. So now that we have the car extracts available and the train extract available, I might start going to reserve. Back and forth between reserve and woods for vertexes and tank batteries. I actually have a fair amount of that's actually a pretty good one. Military cables already. Ooh, that's definitely something we want to send back. It'd be heavy to get over there, but we're not that far away. But yeah, that's the route here, I think. And the beta container barter is 1 tank battery, 3 vertex, 5 military cable, and 3 of something that I'm forgetting, I think. Mostly found on reserve. Yeah. Now, the thing is, we have a reserve marked room key, so, like, we could risk it because the marked room key will have a lot of the items that we need. The thing is, you're kind of playing with fire there because you have a chance to lose the marked room key. So, oh, 3 iridium. Thank you. Yes, I thought there was another item there. Yeah, 3 iridium. Again, another fairly reserve prominent item. Maybe I don't want to actually load that one up. Chaos Ruiner, when they get this up the clutch. Always good to have you in the moot, Clutch. Hope you're doing well. Much better job of waking up than I, says the man still laying in bed. I mean, it's a Saturday. You're supposed to lay in bed on a Saturday. Yeah. I probably sure I could just avoid dying if it matters. I mean, I could on reserve. The reserve, you can get screwed by the spawn, though. But I'm not worried about getting to reserve. I would be more worried about surviving reserve. Because getting to the transits usually have you go near Jerk McJerkface, So I probably will grind it out before that because I want to use the marked room for other things. Like I want to use the marked room for always cases and lab card sets and stuff like that. NPCs always. Not to get to the exits, he's been in when he's in train station active lurker life. Like he's gated, he's actively gated me out of that area of the map. I guess I could have gone the other way around, but yeah. When we were doing the one life challenge, like I couldn't even go into the field with the Christmas tree. Like that's where he was gating me. Okay. Hit guard room for sure. We could wait until we have the D2 extract, honestly. That would probably be the play. Like D2 or that. Because, yeah, having D2 would be a really big one as well. You know what? I think I'm pretty confident in this. I think I'm going to grab this valve for gunsmith purposes. Isn't there some... Must have passed it earlier. No, we're not allowing the Red Rebel for for this playthrough. I was originally thinking of maybe letting the Red Rebel be a transit back to Shoreline. So that's something we could consider doing, but. There's a much bigger rig for us to work with. These are just players. Who did you die to? I don't know what what's his face's names are. Is that a guard name? Ooh, if these are on the ground, can I loot them? I probably. I mean, I can take that regardless. All right, 10, rude, and 59. Nice. Sorry, we have this one. Sorry, I'm talking. Like I said, I am still waking up, and Lady Pine is still sleeping. So. Get a heavy bag to send back. Well, Woods doesn't have one anymore. Yeah, it's basically Lighthouse Reserve and Shoreline that have them. So the problem with doing it that way is you get weird found in raid issues. That's really the problem with it. All right. I think I'm pretty happy with what we got here. This is fine and all, but let's just go transit. Reduce the weight here. Thinking for lore, that's fair. That's fair. The thing is, the Red Rebel on Woods, like the mountain doesn't lead to anywhere, you know. Like it makes sense going back between Shoreline and Reserve because it's literally you can see the dome. You know. I guess it would have applications. Like, it would make it easier to get home. Yeah, Lighthouse has one. I'm not sure where the Lighthouse one goes to. Like, I don't know that it's actually connected to anything on the map. Okay, looking for heavier things here. That's probably good. Oh, no, I did this wrong. Forgot. I want to send this battery back. Forget if there's spawns over here or not. I don't think there is. All right. I gotta do this actually. Definitely you. How heavy are you? You're 0.5. That's fine. 0.6. Those are the light guys. We definitely do that. Only 0.2 for you. But 0.2 is good enough. All right, we do that. We do that. Cool. I will see you all on shoreline. Alrighty, here we go. We are in. Oh, actually, really good spawn. That said, there's usually a big team over here. But I think I might have spawned where they spawn. I don't know. But this is one of the things we have to do for... Well, I could if I wanted to play SPT, Simon, but I don't want to play SPT. I want to do this on Self-Imposed on the actual game. And we do have Signal Part 1 as well. I forgot about that. So yeah, we're gonna have to go. I want to go hit this for the rare spawn. But we are gonna have to go to the top of radar tower here. Yeah, I mean SPT is also far behind, but yeah. Yeah, we'll see. This playthrough, like, I do plan on doing everything on this playthrough, but if we get to a point where we prestige, and there's some mods available, whether they're official or not, we'll probably end up prestiging, and hopefully having, like, a difficulty meter. I would love to make this a little bit more difficult. Because the last Ultra Hardcore, like, we had, like, a 70% survival rate because the AI was just a little unfair sometimes. Like, genuinely unfair sometimes. Classic, dude. I am not waddling out with that. So. Yeah. Let's go focus up on Signal. Go from there. But yeah, in the future, it might be goons. Well, if it's goons, it's goons. We'll give it our best. I am looking forward to doing SPT stuff. That'll be fine. Strength training, yeah. They really are active. I think they're like stupidly easy. They pause too much. There's a lot of breaks. Like I would rather fight raiders all the time than fight these guys all the time. But that's me. I think they are catering it to the people who really enjoy PvE, and some of them find this difficult, and that's okay. You know, they're still challenging it. Just now that when I know them all, and I know that they pause for a certain amount of time, like I know I have X amount of time to set up. Come on, lose your breath. Excuse you. Excuse you? Fence, maybe? That's hard to tell. Somebody's coughing over here. But, like, I didn't get shot at once there, you know? So. But that's also, like, this is the time I should probably try to get the Deathless run going, you know? Because this is the time to be Deathless. Tell you what. Catch by surprise occasionally. Yeah, I mean, our one death to the PMCs was when I didn't hear them, you know? That could have just been the scenario of how I, like, approached the area. But, yeah, absolutely. But I don't know. Whatever it felt like at the start of our previous ultra hardcore playthrough, like, it was challenging but easy enough, you know. I don't know if 213 needs a key or not, but I guess we can go check it. We're going to be going in there. Fish Twit on that 25 stream watch streak. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, this run is basically deathless at the moment. Like, this is our first big progress, because our deaths were just because we were naked. All on ground zero. So. I need to heal here. I forgot we were behind on that. Oh, good on those. 213's always open. Okay. That sounded right to me in my head, but... you never know. These are the be say it's time to turn up the heat. Or just have a difficulty slider, right? Like, if you have this capability of, like, making things more difficult, like, just literally put in a slider where you can be like, I want the easiest AI possible, which is this, I think. You know, I don't think they should go any easier than this. Because you still want to have some amount of challenge, otherwise the game isn't satisfying. And then, you know, let people turn up the difficulty who want to turn up the difficulty. But again, they were just focused on getting 1 point out. That's something they may do. I don't know. Not overly optimistic on that, but I'm also not thinking that would never happen, you know? Technically Gunsmith, I guess. That is one of my favorite stocks, even if it isn't the best. There's another car battery there. Probably should take it. All right, there's signal. I'm trying to think what else we need right now, hideout-wise. It's definitely screws. We'll need batteries. I guess relays. RBGN, that's something. Wires, the green battery. I mean, this one screw is going to save us a ton of space here. I think I'm going to forgo that battery. Although that would be car repair complete. All right. We'll make a little effort for it. It is going to put us overweight, though. By a fair amount. Hopefully some of these PMCs have 15 or higher. Nice. And again, if Tarkov doesn't provide that for us in the future, we'll have SPT later on. You know, we'll do challenge runs there. Electrical tape is good. Propane, we're going to need 2 Foundry Bay propanes for Peacekeeper. But that's not for a while now, so. Not worrying about that. This is a scat. Level 41. That was the loud scar I heard that, you know, could have been goons. I guess this is SJ6 time. I don't think I'm going to loot anything in Resort. I would obviously like to survive Resort, though. Oh, I guess we actually have to leave. Hold on. I have to take the car out or transit. I don't want to go to Lighthouse, so I need to drop this stuff off somewhere so I can make the run and then come back. Okay. Let's do it in the bus depot here. Hopefully a scab won't come pick it up or whatever, but we'll try to figure that out, you know? Actually, might be better off putting it up over here. This car battery may not be worth it. Do that. Get super light. Hopefully a scat doesn't come and take it, but it is what it is. We gotta make it back to these 2 ambulances. Yeah, they do 25% off fairly often. Which is really only a big deal on the, well, I say only. It's a bigger deal on the big ones. On, like, the big editions. So, I don't know if it went on sale on Steam. It was on sale for a little while. Is that a person there? No, I think it's a bush. Boy, it looked like a crouched person. It was on sale there for the 1.0 release, I thought. They usually do it around Christmas, too. Yeah, you have to buy the PvE access as well. Yep. Yeah, but then you have to use the VPN to play, don't you? Because I'm pretty sure Tarkov region locks the account. Which doesn't make a big difference if you're on PvE. Nope. Oh, wow. Alright, let's just get these two bad boys down. You can't plant them simultaneously. Which is good. Now that is my extract, or that is an extract, technically, but... we're going to the car. Hop back, grab our stuff, get signal part 1 done, get the last ambulance, and we waddle on out. Yeah, and a herd for $75 is pretty crazy. The thing is, though, I actually would... obviously, you could buy the standard account stuff for cheaper, too, but... and this is me talking. We got to keep this in mind. I prefer the grind, especially in PvE. I prefer the grind on the standard account. On herds, gives you way too much stuff. I really wish with those additions you could choose what to start with. You know, just like the difficulty. Be like, I want to start with stash 1. I want to start with no extra dealer rep, but I want to start with a gamma container. You know, because that's kind of cool. Or like have the ability to like give myself the gamma container later. That sort of thing. Because my Edge of Darkness account just like goes very unused. But I guess we use it for the challenge runs, you know. Speed run and all that kind of stuff. What's up, Ragged Reese? How are you today? Really great to see you. Well, the free stuff is easy because that can just be deleted, right? Like, if you don't want to use the free stuff, no problem, just delete it. And sometimes I like having the extra stash space, sometimes I don't, you know? Really good. PvE is a lot easier than it was last time I did an ultra hardcore PvE run, which I could have predicted with the 1 life challenge. Alright, well that's definitely a Tarkov Shooter 3 kill. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, he just stands there. Like, he should have been shooting me the whole time. Like, I should be dead. Because I didn't see that guy. Okay, there's Tarkov Shooter 3. You know. Oh, I gotta go get that guy's dog tag. Because that guy was only a level 8. So, yeah, that's like... this part, the PMCs are the disappointing part. I just got in there. A bit slow. Yeah, they just don't start shooting you right away. They're like... they prioritize cover and stuff instead of just like firing off. Even if they're not even hitting you, like even being under the threat of fire is still like more intense. guards especially feel off. See, guards would be the last, like, truly scary thing for me. But yeah, maybe. Uh-oh. There you go. What? You can still see me? Alright. Fair enough. Alright, we'll just pistol these guys. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. So, like, that was scary. But they started shooting more. They started shooting faster. You know? Yeah, I don't know. Level 6 armor saved us there for sure. I took an ibuprofen. Shut up. Thank you. I literally took the ibuprofen just so this guy would shut up. We're about to fix it all. Look, I get it. You got a leaky gut. Like, it's fine. Don't worry about food here a little bit. And possibly meds. But hopefully we get a nice chunk of 15 plus dog tags here, you know? Highest survival streak pre 1.0 was 39. Now I'm on 61. Yeah. That's awesome, record race. We're just talking about pre 1.0 versus now. You know, like if PvE had launched like this, I don't know. Maybe there would have been less interest. I don't know. Ooh, they filled up. Hopefully they got some food and drink for us. Those. But yeah, I mean, like my survival streaks were like in the 20s last time. And now they're we haven't died. Basically, once I got started, we haven't died. Like, once I have armor and a gun. So. Nope, there is, Ragged Reese. Wherever you read that, they lied. Yeah, we've tested it personally. And it's very good. Which time do we have here? 20 minutes. So it doesn't pop up. It's a multiplier. It doesn't pop up in your stats. But after about 5 raids, we got 50% more XP. Before your survival multipliers and hideout bonuses. It's hidden. It's not there, but if you do the math on it, it's there. Yeah. It increases every transit. I think it still caps out at the 5x. So was that 400% or whatever it is? for 5x. We might be leaving the battery behind. Well, you're a PMC. Doing PMC things. Okay. Also got a shooter board. Okay, I gotta make sure this is topped up. Is it the 14th? Is how you get the 5x? Could send message for a bow? Oh, no worries. Yeah, so yeah, we tested it. And it works fine. I don't know where you are, though. Is that... Oh, I just saw you. Okay, no frags for you, please. Good man, being level higher than 15. It's all down below there. There's a lot of PMCs on this raid. So it takes all the XP you gain throughout the raid, multiplies it, then applies the... So the example we had was I did a raid that was 5 transits. We got 14,000 XP. When I left, the pre-survival bonus, pre-hideout bonuses, I had 21,000 XP. So it increased it by 50%. Or it had increased it by 50%. But it's a hidden one because there was no like number that explicitly said you got a bonus XP or whatever. It was hidden. You actually have to go like add up all the XP that you gained, you know, looting, killing, exploration, all that stuff, and then do the math backwards. One tap. Really want to get stuck here. We got to make sure we get the ambulance. And our stuff. Okay. No, you're fine. Give it total XP. Does that include the multiplier? So I'll show you. I'll show you at the end of this raid regularly. It's easier to show than it is to. Oh, somebody grabbed the battery. Look at that. Oh, Santa came and grabbed the battery. All right, that's fine. Baseball. Thank you very much for. Thank you very much for the 49 months of Prime. Prime subs are such a big deal, chat. They really, really help support the content. They also allow you to be ad-free, which I've snoozed my ads as the maximum number of times. And they are unfortunately going to play during this raid. And there's an easy way to compare it on the exit screen. And I'll show you that. Yeah, we're just going to run to the car, extract, and pop out here. We did all the tasks. We've done all the things. We can have the car drop us off at the old hideout. Made a pun in Discord that Camp will be proud of. My apologies. No. This is Shoreline, yeah. Sold that, coming in with that 22-monther. Uh-huh. I don't know, sold that. I'm not saying we're definitely going to die in this playthrough, but that's the whole conversation this morning. It's just been about how the AI has been a lot easier comparatively. You know, and Ragged Reed's coming up with a gifted sub to start the hype train for 4 out of 32 today. Thank you, guys. You know, like I should have been dead twice this raid by the old PMC, like the old AI standards. And I'm not. So, we'll see. We'll see. God, that looks like a person on the end of that. I'm not going to go into this actual smuggler stash, but I will check here. That's really funny that Santa did come and pick up the... This is all looted, it feels like, so... But it's funny that Santa came and picked up the battery. Manual. Like I said, I think I'm going to start aggressively saving for the... Aggressively saving for the library. You are level 5 plates. I think we take you. You also store well. Actually, that might be the most space efficient one. I don't know. But chat, we're in the middle of a hype train right now. Prime subs, resubs, 100 bits or more. Those are the best ways to support. Got your Prime ready, got your resub ready. Maybe have enough to be a tier 1 sub. Those are always big deal. They really support the content. Keep us full time here on Twitch and YouTube. I wonder if the current armor bug has anything to do with the survivals. What's the current armor bug? Alright, cool. Basically, nobody comes back here, YouTube. I'm just going to save time in the episode. I'll see you at the stash. Alright, I also wanted to explain over this. So we got 13,000 XP on this raid. So how you calculate this? It's got a nice chunk of dog tags there. Love that. Oh, no, back. Okay. So if you add up all of this experience with a calculator, you could just do the totals at the top. So 56, 57, 35, 67, 35, 68, 60, 4,000. So that's, you're talking like 10,000 there, right? Or no, I did the math wrong on that. Anyway, this number will have a little bit of a bonus per transit. I only did one transit, so I don't know how much it actually is bonus wise. It's probably only a couple points. But if you add up all of these 11,156. Oh, see, I got less. That's weird. Huh. So there's a different hidden multiplier there then that's less than. Like you're starting with less. Because this math obviously is correct. I might have done math wrong there, though. So it's... no, that seems right. So I wonder if you get less... Like, if the hidden multiplier actually gives you, like, less experience, and you have to transit a bunch to get it there. Anyway, this number will be affected. So when we did when we did the 5 in a row Ragged Reese, all of these added up to, like, 14,000, and this number right here was 21,000. So we got an extra 50% from all of these bonuses here. So maybe one of these don't count. Probably not, though. I think the hidden multiplier is actually less than 1 on this. Like, I think you start baseline less than 100% of your XP. This is the 6% loss. This is your hideout bonus. This is the 6% loss from the door. So this will go back to 1 when you fix the door, and it'll also go to like 1.15 when you put the library in, I think. That may only be for combat experience, though, which is this stuff. So, but yeah, there's a bunch of hidden multipliers in there. Oh, that actually might be where this lower number comes from. The door might be reducing some of these individually. The hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. It gives you negative overall experience. Yeah. And it's 6%, so timesing by 0.94 is minus 6% on a number. So, yeah, so that's how that works. All right, we're back in. Very good. Very, very good. I mean, honestly, these just hold space, like hold everything for now. Until we get ourselves another junk box, which I guess we should see how close we are to that. Yeah, these are all good. Yeah, that'll fit down in there. Toss all these away. This is to be sold. That's to be sold. Honestly, we start keeping those for now, too. This is a gunsmith for later on. Yeah, we should definitely do a check here. This is one of those, it takes up a decent chunk of room, but will be worth it for the gunsmith later. Though we should be getting one from a marked room at some point. Okay. As always, we end up with too much money. Misses. It's misses. We just call her Lady Pine. Okay. Again, you go through so much ammo so quickly with that. You can call her Mrs. Pine if you want. That's fine. Just Lady Pine's her no name here. Oh, I forgot to plant the multi-tool. That's like the least of our like things that we didn't need. We should have done there. All right, we'll visit Prapper for this. That's all right. I regret muting it. That's one of my favorite things he does. Okay, so this is him getting us to reserve. He wants dog tags for it. Doesn't matter for us really. It's more just for completion sake to do this than anything else. Gotta visit mechanic too. You had a bug in where the cutscenes with the game were trying to burn your retinas out. I think I've seen that. Yeah. It's crazy. Okay, so this one's the $20,000. Which we're not even close to. I don't did we talk about the bat yet with this guy? I think we have to talk to all the dealers. Anyway. I think so, Ragged Reese. 14 raids or so. We did about 10 and got quite a big bonus at one point. Okay. Peacekeeper, you can't visit. Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. Especially if you can multiply the XP, like, you know. Frostbite's off. Nah, that's been off for a while. I guess you can. Oh, I can't visit fence just yet. We have to. We can. Let's turn in the 250,000 for streets just for the tour objective. Yeah. Yeah, you do get less med XP. That's true. Okay, so that's our first tour objective fail. I will be able to exchange my rubles with Peacekeeper when I get him to level 4. Okay. So we're caught up on dealers here. Put that back on. Yeah, so I have to do reserve, lighthouse, all that stuff. So cash to mechanic is for lighthouse. I have to survive and extract once from shoreline. I still need to get level 2 with Prapper before we can do falling skies. I guess I need I thought I had. Oh, I have to read the actual patch. Is what I have to do. Okay, so then I have to do this one's Jaeger. Okay. So this will give me. So now I can go and do that stuff as well. Okay, cool. Nope. Yes. And this is why I don't want to hand in what's its face? Just yet, Chemical 4 just yet, because we're going to be pissing off Prapper. If I can get him to level 2 first, then do it, that'll be good. So this is West 306. We don't have the key for that, so that's all done. Oh yeah. These guys are getting closer. Signal's done. Let's see if we have part 2 ready to go. Looks like it. So I was saving the rec batteries for. We need 3 rec batteries for the item. So I don't need any more rec batteries. That's good. I do need more PCBs. I kept the 3 G phones. Beautiful. Sorry. The satisfying things. Makes this done. That gives us part 3, which is the jammers. And scout, which is it gives us a key, which is nice. We got Tarkov shooter part 3. I think part 4 is 80 meter bolties. Yep. So yeah, these are all really good, but I mean, that one could be done, but better have evidence gives us the most. 0.03. We need 0.2. So I guess we could go to woods. That's 0.05 just by doing these. Could do that on our way here. I think we do that. Could also even grab this one. Not when you need 20,000 active lurker life. 20,000 is a bit. I mean, yeah, you'll get it over time eventually for sure. But when you get to those big numbers, it's tough. So the reason we had that level 4 dealer rule, I can actually take these. The reason we have that level 4 dealer rule is because the hideout eventually requires 225,000 euros. And oh, you're fine, Ragged Reese. All right, so we don't need those anymore for that. So you eventually require 225,000 euros, and that's already a big enough grind with only selling to dealers, let alone having to find that all in safes. So that's why we had the level 4 thing. So like I have to actually work towards getting the dealers done and leveled up properly, but post that. You're actually good on money spent. I don't think anybody... Oh, Ragman buys these. That's good. I'd rather get money spent on you. Man, we're really close on Ragman, too. Damn. Okay. All right, I mean, that was a good clean out, so that's good. What are we looking at here? I only have one. I want to save that for crafting purposes. Do I have any more painkillers? I saw one. Just use that. 8. Need to get more meds. Might just do that for safety purposes. So I would need to go jam. I don't know if unlocking signal stuff is going to be super important. Could always just bring them with us in case we go that route, but also have the potential to go to woods. I feel like getting prepper tasks done first is just more important. So let's go hop the woods. Let's go hop the woods. We can work on all those. I don't think I need to plan anything on woods. We need to get money before we go for the BTR and stuff like that. BTR is a good way to get prepper rep as well. And yeah, well, let's see how close we are in barters here, because we got a lot of stuff for barters. So I have 22 more there. That's not too bad. 1 and 3. And 1. Put this back on the list. So that's not too bad. Close on this guy as well. Pretty close on this guy as well, honestly. And then we're making strides on there. I don't have any more ammo for the pistol. So, but woods, going to woods will give us a lot of ammo for this pistol, which is good. So, that'll be good. And then let's do this. I just saw it. There it is. Did not mean to use all there. Damn it. Oh, that's frustrating. Why not just buy some? All right, YouTube. That is going to be next episode, though. That is a good place to pause. So we're going to go customs, factory, woods, and then yeah, either back or maybe we'll go lighthouse to shoreline. Could do it that way. I really don't feel like going to lighthouse though. I just don't feel like going to lighthouse. It's such a crappy map, but we do need vertexes. So maybe we should just be going. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to bring the jammers. We're not going to come out on customs on that. Let's just do it this way. We'll lose one jammer, all good. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that next run. Woods will have to provide us with ammo and or a better bolty. Actually, maybe we also do, yeah, the multi-tool as well, because if we end up on shoreline and we manage to find an SV98, we should get that Peacekeeper task done. So, but anyway, great stuff, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching these all the way through. Really appreciate those who do, and we'll catch you next episode tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.